What is up, you guys? This is your boy Anderson Wang. What we're going to be talking about today is approaching all different kinds of human being. And by that is, okay, first of all, the only purpose that I'm doing all these crazy shit at the beach and all these different stuff around my neighborhood at Spectrum or whatever that I go, that I say hi to people, is because simply to get laid. But that didn't work out, huh? So that was my main idea about approaching. But when I approach more and more, what I realize is that getting laid isn't my goal anymore, and I don't even have a goal, to be honest. I just love approaching. What I mean by approaching is I just literally say hi to everyone, guys, girls, mostly girls, obviously, because yeah. And then I felt free when I did it. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable, not in a way like physically, but like, because when I was talking to them, sometimes the question wasn't in my comfort zone. But that's the point. You have to get out of your comfort zone, which is good. You get out of it and you feel uncomfortable. And if you make others feel uncomfortable because they're out of their comfort zone answering your question, that's good too, because you need to build up your self awareness, being able to do all these things, because sometimes you approach in a certain way. You only approach single girls or girls with like two girls at a time. And then when you have the situation, like if their boyfriends walk up, what would you do, like, so all these like belief system inside of your head at the very end of the day is a reflection of themselves. Like last time I approached, there's this couple. There's two girls and one guy. I walked up to them and say hi to the girl first instead of saying hi to the guy. The guy wasn't flipped up, but he was giving the look. He was like that, and then he just put his arm on the girl's shoulder. And then I realized, oh, okay, boyfriend and girlfriend. Back in the day, I would just back the fuck up and like, what's up, you guys, and all that shit. And I would just keep talking to them. I was like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. Keep blobbering whatever the fuck you want. Just all these dumb shit that you want to say. And then, yeah, so it was fun. The boyfriend was kind of mad at the beginning, but at the end I talked to all of them. It makes them think that I'm not simply hit on those chicks. Makes him feel a little bit more comfortable than what I do. For guys, if you have trouble approaching even just girls or something like that, the first thing that I would do is, because I was this dumb shit too. I do drugs, I dance, and I don't even know what the fuck I was doing back in the day. I thought that was gonna get me laid, just doing all these work, but which that actually not even work. They're not even. I wasn't even taking action. So, the first thing that you gotta do is, if you have any excuses, shut the fuck up. No excuses. Work it out. And what you gotta do is, because girls are out of your comfort zone, that's why you can't approach them, right? And what I would do is, you're gonna do something that is out of your comfort zone, out of your house. Tell your parents that you jerk off. Tell your parents that you smoke weed, or tell your parents blah blah blah. That's something that's out of your comfort zone, and that, because parents' issues are the most important. God damn it. It blocks your way if you have a parent issue. If you don't, everything will be easier, much easier. And okay, if you don't, alright, go out there, because like you're like best friend, your mom or dad, maybe sucking your dick too, or whatever, and you can go out to people, go out to your neighbors, say hi to them. If they're home, ring their doorbells. That's out of your comfort zone, because most people consider weird, because it is kind of weird, because that's something that out of most people's comfort zone. So once you get out of the comfort zone, you'll have the momentum to go up to girls, because you have done things that is out of your comfort zone already. So that's like the momentum, and then you can actually go up to people and taking actual action. And then when you do that, I started going to a place like mall or Spectrum or beach, say hi to everyone, old people, moms, dad, soldiers or lifeguards, everyone, and then say hi to everyone, and then approach everyone, walk through them, and hang out with them on site. So you'll be like, oh, this is fun, like, because you want to have fun. The key is, yeah, that's the key. The key is to have fun. You don't want to stress out, because once you get out of your comfort zone, most people are stressed out because it's out of, they're not feeling well. They're not used to the feeling of, taking action and build up momentum. So, but once you realize those are fun, like you're enjoying the awkwardness of approaching, then if you're having fun, other people won't think you're as awkward. Like the people who you approach to, they won't think that you're as awkward or, as weird as they could imagine, because you came up and all weird. Hey guys, my name is Anderson Wayne. I want to get laid. That's why I'm saying hi. That's the wrong approach, right? You want to have fun when you do it. It doesn't work all the time. Trust me, it doesn't work, but it's just fun, dude. It doesn't work. Doesn't matter. Go up to other people. It will working somehow. I mean, it works for me. Like if I try 10 times, it it works at least like 6 times. Like for girls to stay, talk to me for like at least 5 minutes or two. Just have a chit chat, or yeah. And I love to talk to their parents because God damn, they like actually understand what I'm saying. Like they're like, because the maturity that they're having is better. And it feels like I'm actually talking to the like same age of people, but which is not really, because I'm only 17, and I talk to this person. It's like this like not like same age, like same level. Like wow, this is really good. Inspirational thing right here. And there's one thing that I want to say too. It's like my ponytail looks good, and when you make the approach, I don't want to say don't do that because you have the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. But what I would do is I would ask a question that is out of my comfort zone at the end. At first, I want to give out value. Most people don't know what value means because they're not actually deep thinking about it. But what I mean by that is when you talk to a girl, you get yourself more value. Like compliments or hello can be value too. Hello, hi, my name is blah. Gosh, I love your hair. Gosh, I love your dress. I love your giggles. Oh my god, they're so interesting. Wow. And then they're like, oh my god, thank you. Like, thank you and all that. Once you stop giving value and then you ask for numbers, most of the time they're like, sorry, I have a boyfriend. They don't. Trust me, they don't. And what I would do is I'll just say this really funny, awkward shit to them when they say they have a boyfriend. They just say, tell your boyfriend that I'm Asian, so which means I have an extremely small fucking penis. And then tell your boyfriend that I'm gay, which, I won't be hitting on you at all. It's just a number. We can be friends, right? And then most of the time they crack up. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe you just said that. I was like, ah. I was like, yeah, neither do I. I was like, whoa. All these funny ass coincidences happens. And yeah, it's really fun. You basically when they laugh means you're opening up. They're having a good time. Awkwardly a good time. And then I like that. I like being in the moment. But sometimes the guy said like I don't know what to say. Literally, that's every guy's trouble. If you have a problem approach, because they think that they don't know what to say, that's why they have fear of the approach. And I get roasted a shit ton of times, but I get accepted shit ton of times too. When I get roasted, I appreciate they roast me because I know the feelings of roasting. I was like, this is how you feel. Now I gotta get used to it, and I still appreciate they roast. They even want to, just respond to you like, no, my god, no thanks, I have a boyfriend. That's a response. Like, oh my god, thank you for responding. Like, holy shit. And they'll be like, yeah, no problem. And then all that. And if you don't know what to say, first, you're insecure. Second, you're needy, which I think both of them are bullshit. But if because I want to tell you guys like in a deeper way, but you guys won't get it. So I was just going to use the word insecurity and neediness. So I would be like, just stop being needy, you know what I'm saying? Just be no more insecurity and all that. And what I realize is once I stop being insecurity, I can blabber all these bullshit that I want. It doesn't even have to make sense. You don't have to say, hi, I'm from blah, 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 and I want to ask you blah, blah, That's like a practicing stage. That's like a momentum that you try to build up. But, when you're having fun, it doesn't matter what you said. You're having fun. It doesn't have to make sense. Okay, for example, I go up to this chick, she's really hot, and then I grabbed her hand. It was nighttime at Spectrum, and I grabbed her hand, and she was like, "Wait, what's going on?" She was like, "What?" And then like I just take her. I was like, and then I start hanging, start walking with her. I just take her hands, and I was like, "I saw you over there," and she was like, "Uh huh." She was like this face, like, "Uh huh," and I was like, "I saw you, and I want to say to you is, I miss you." Really simple, damn simple line, like Tyler used. And then she was like, "You miss me? Oh my god, how would you say?" Like I was like, she was like, "How? Why would you say that?" I was like, "I miss you too." And I was like, "Yes." And I was like, "This is really fucking stupid," but it was really funny. And then we're just chilling, just blobbering all the bullshit that we said. It's all silly dumb shit. And then like I always ask the girl's age, like I don't want to fuck the wrong hoe, so. And then I was like, "Hey," I was like, "I'm sorry, how old are you? It looks like you're 37." Because it's a joke. Like it's all about the fun. It doesn't have to be serious. That's why you're out here at nighttime gaming. And then she was like, "Oh yeah, totally. I'm 46 actually. I have 2 kids." And then she's like, "I have like 3 stepdad or something like that." And then I was like, "Wow, damn." So it's like, so how old's your 2 kids? You're like your age, like 17 and all that. But she was actually only 16, which is really funny. Well, we're all just joking around. And I was like, "Wow, let me see your kids. I want to hit them. Then I want to hit them up. Because I want to approach all of them and just take them home." And she's like, "Oh my god, that is so unfunny." And then I was just having a good time with her, straight up for like 20 minutes at Spectrum. We just walking around until she said she had to go. But I wasn't really good at this game when she said she had to go. So most of the time, okay, all right, bye, see you, wait, text me and all that. They don't text you because, I mean, yeah, sometimes they do, but they're just having a good time for the 20 minutes. That's all they would remember. And yeah, but I just grabbed her hand. I was like, "Wait, come back." She's like, I was like, usually I would say awkward hug, but I just hugged her. I was like, she was like, and I was like, "I will miss you more," and all that, and just saying all these. He's like, "I miss you too," and everything. I was like, "Oh my god, this feels good. It feels great to get back in the game and all that." And here's the thing, like, for guys, if you or girls, if you approach a guy and then they say they want to leave, and they give you their number, no matter how hard you try, you don't have to like hard trying, but like it just because the universe doesn't want you guys to hang out right now, so they leave a number like a trace. So I would say it is you get the number and you will call the person and text the person when right after you got the number and show her that you call her and text her. You just say call her and then say what's up, and then when you go home, you text her again. If and if you text her first, she doesn't answer or he doesn't answer, call them. Call them. If they didn't pick up, call them twice. If they didn't pick up too, text a bunch of question marks, like what Julian did. Text a bunch of fucking question marks, make them think that it's an emergency, so they will start getting insecure and needy, and they didn't want to come to you. They will be like, "What? Who's this?" And you'll be like, "Hey, what's up?" You're like, "Huh?" You'll be like, and you make them do all the work, and then you're gonna say, "This is Andrew" or "This is Anderson." They'll be like, "Anderson, who?" And I was like, "Oh, the guy at blah blah." And I was like, "The guy at the park." And he's like, "Oh my god, you let her or him do all the work for you." They were like start memorizing all these shit that you're doing. You're like, "Oh my god, I actually memorizing now." It's like, "Thank you," and then all that. It's like, "Hey, what's up?" And blah blah blah. You start blubbering. "I don't know. I'm a virgin." Oh, that's how sweet. When you text, it's fun too. You don't have to get all serious. If you want to, sure, but like what I would do, I was just having fun. Just text your mommy or text your daddy and all that shit. If you want, seriously, if you want, you can do whatever you want. You have the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. And sometimes you get your number blocked, which is good. Be appreciative they block your number. And then there's because most of the time they think that pickup is like on site. Like when you pick them up, you can game right afterwards. But when you pick them up, it's not like a on site game. It's like sometimes you don't get it. You don't get what you want because when you're trying too hard for your goal, it sometimes just doesn't work. You want to have fun in the moment. If she wants to fuck you, she want to fuck you. If he wants to fuck you, he want to fuck you. So it's all because there's so many energetic coincidences in this fucking universe. We don't even know. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. And then shit. This is like when I got the numbers and I couldn't like actually hang out with her, like leaving the place. Like, you know, if we're at Spectrum, we hang out at Spectrum, but when she has to leave, I can't follow her or him or whatever. That's like a thing. So they leave out numbers because I got 43 numbers so far, and I was like, but most of the time think that, oh, I'm never gonna meet this person again because we don't even know each other. We met for 20 minutes, and I only got her number, and she might text me for the first couple days, and then she's gonna end up stop texting me. That's not true. The numbers are like positive meetups. They're positive. They're possibility that we make you guys meet again. Maybe sleep with each other. I don't know, dude. So numbers are important, but numbers like it's like the least I would do to get. You don't just want to go with girls and just get their numbers, but sometimes they give out their you trying hard. They give you their numbers, but they're not actually gonna respond to what you said. And what I would suggest you to do if you go for an approach, go for an on-site hangout. Like just hang out with her. No matter what she do, she go to shopping, she go to Forever 21 to pick their fucking bra and their panties. Go with it. Don't be awkward about it. Just go with it. Have fun. Because all these stupid ass belief system inside of you, oh, this is weird, this is uncomfortable, I got roasted, it makes me look so embarrassing. These are those belief systems inside of you. They're really stupid, and at the very end of the day, it's a reflection of themselves, and if it's a reflection of yourself. And I was like, because it's a reflection, but that doesn't mean it's actually a real thing. So you just go for it. You just deal with it and have fun. Don't, well, not deal with it, but like just have fun. Just have fun when you do everything. Don't feel insecure. Don't feel you're needy. Go say hi to everyone. And I'm still a virgin. I'm still stupid. So if you don't want to take the advice from me, then don't. But what I would say is you approach all human beings and, you know, have fun, pick a game and all that. And yeah, so if you like this video, please subscribe, hit likes, and share and all that. This sounds really professional, am I? And then, yeah. I mean, if you don't like this video, dislike, don't share it, block my account, do whatever the fuck you want, because you have the freedom to do so. And if you, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, yeah. And I have this thing about being wait, no. Oh yeah, like sometimes like if you don't get blocked or something like that, always be appreciative of being blocked, because that's like a gives you self-awareness. Sometimes like you're having a good time texting because you got a number and you have this great on-site hangout. Sometimes, most of the time, guys get really needy about it. They're depending on this chick to get laid, and when they get blocked, they feel really insecure. Fuck, I'm never gonna get another girl again. I was depending on her. You don't depend on anyone except yourself. You don't depend on anyone, because once you do, you're back in needy and insecurity again. So if you got blocked, be appreciative they blocked you, because you're gonna have self-awareness that about, I need to approach more and become a better human being. That's it. This is your boy Anderson Wang. Hashtag quick drop. It's like my dance name. Really cool and all that. I don't know. And yeah, hope you guys have a good time. See ya.